Hi, this is Dan Chambers of Chambers Law Firm. This is the latest in a series of videos that we are doing right now to describe step by step the appeal of your criminal conviction if you lost at trial. In the last video, we talked about issue spotting, in other words, finding the strongest issues to argue to the appellate court, the higher court on your case. The next step in the process is that once we've identified those issues, we have to write the briefs for the court. Now, there's typically 3 briefs that get written in any criminal appeal. The first one is called the opening brief, and that's typically filed by the defendant that's been convicted. And the first brief is often called the AOB, the appellant's opening brief. Once that brief is filed, the Attorney General will file what is called a respondent's brief, and that's essentially their response to our legal arguments. Now, in California, it's important to note that when you went to trial on your case, you were probably prosecuted by a district attorney employed by a county like Los Angeles or Orange. However, when you appeal a criminal case, it goes to the California Department of Justice, and it's handled by the Attorney General's office. The Attorney General will then file a respondent's brief. The last brief is a reply brief. So essentially, we get the last word and we get to respond to what the Attorney General raised in their brief. So there's typically 3 briefs that are filed. I should also mention one thing. There might come a time during the appeal where things are missing from the record. You remember we talked earlier about what is in a criminal appeal record, the clerk's transcript and the reporter's transcript. I often get records on appeal that are missing things like minute orders or an important exhibit that was used for the jury. In that situation, we have to take further action and file what's called a motion to augment, meaning we've got to add stuff to the record, Your Honors, so that you have a complete record before you rule on the appeal. So all of these steps are critically important during the brief writing phase. In the next video, we'll talk about what happens after the briefs are written and the justices of the appellate court are looking at them. Don't forget, Chambers Law Firm offers a free consultation. So if you or a loved one wants to appeal your criminal conviction, give us a call and we'll let you know if we can help you. Thanks.